Hello, YouTube vinyl community. I'm Jeff Harris, and welcome to the Vinyl Record Info channel. And today, we're going to be talking about cool album covers. Now, when pulling some records for this video, I tried not to pull any Psych records because basically every Psych Records album art is awesome. So I mean, I could do a whole episode on cool Psych covers, which maybe I will do. But so I tried to stay away from Psych. I got some prog things in here, and I probably would include that Pluto right there. That is an awesome album cover. But basically everything up here is an awesome album cover. But so I tried to stick with regular hard rock or rock and roll and some metal, things like that. Alright, so first up is the band. Music from Big Pink. This one's pretty cool. I just like the cover puts me in a good mood. It is an awesome record too, but you got an elephant, people playing instruments. This guy's holding his feet while he plays the piano. I don't even know why. This guy has like a teacup on his head while he plays. Looks like a sitar. Yeah, it's just cool. It's just a fun album art, and this album's awesome too. The weight, come on. But and then I think I said this before, but these aren't like super easy to find clean too. So if you ever find one in a record store and it's clean, pick it up because I don't know. You just don't see them that. I mean, it's common. It's a common record, obviously, but you just don't see them a ton. Like, I don't know. Not a ton. All right. This is Armageddon. Self-titled. It's a promo copy, a white label promo. And it's on A&M. But awesome early 70s hard rock. If you like that early 70s rock sound, you're going to love this. But just like the album is called in the band's name, it's an Armageddon in the background, and these guys are just chilling, hanging out with a barren wasteland behind them. Some kind of explosion going on over here. This is a cool album. I mean, you pick this up, even if you didn't know anything about Armageddon, you pick that up, you're like, whoa, this thing is probably awesome. Awesome rock and roll. Budgie. This is Budgie's album called Squawk. But I like Budgie a lot. I need to get more of their records. They're kind of hard to find. That's the only problem. I really want their first album. I think it's still titled. And there's a couple other ones that I really want. But Budgie is fantastic. Again, early 70s hard rock. But all of their album covers have some kind of budgie, which is a bird, doing something. Like Bandolier, I think he's on like a horse, like fighting people. The self-titled, I think, is just, the bird flying. This one is a bird that is part jet. I mean, that's awesome. This is also a promo copy as well. But I don't think they had white labels for this one. But yeah, again, if you like early 70s hard rock, you're gonna love Budgie. But they're just a little bit tough to find. That's the only problem. They're not impossible, but they're a little bit tougher to find. The UK ones, I think, are very expensive. They're pretty expensive, but the US ones, they're findable. And I will get all of the US ones eventually. This one is Crazy Horse. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Look at this freaking thing. Look at that horse. That's terrifying. But yeah, this is original and reprised records, and it's kind of like I don't know, maybe like southern, a little bit southernish rock. But it's really good. I like it a lot. And this is a cheap, very easy record to find. These do not cost a lot of money at all. I bet some record stores may even have them in like the bargain bins, but yeah, it's just, good southern rock. It's a good record, and I mean, that cover, I don't know. The cover doesn't exactly match what the music sounds like, but it's a lot. I don't know what would. And basically, I just have every Iron Maiden record is awesome. I mean, the cover art on every single one is very, very cool. It's always some kind of zombie skeleton thing. Um, yeah, this is Killer's original U.S. press. Even their labels are pretty cool too. It has all of them have some kind of something going on, but it's original U.S. In the shrink with the original price sticker of $7.98. You cannot get these for $7.98 anymore, in case anybody was wondering. But awesome, Killers. This is Peace of or Live After Death. Sorry. Those are double LP live album. Awesome. Again, awesome. Look at that label. Look at this guy. What the heck? I love Iron Maiden. I think they're probably my favorite metal band, maybe. It's tough because of Metallica. I don't know. But this is my favorite Iron Maiden record. This is Number of the Beast. Look at that label again. What the heck? But yeah, this is my favorite Iron Maiden album. This one's quintessential metal. Really awesome. If you don't know much about Iron Maiden and want to listen to them, listen to that one, because I think the Number of the Beast is their best one. All right, this one is pretty iconic, so I had to include it in the list. But this is King Crimson, In the Court of the Crimson King, an observation by King Crimson. People just call it In the Court of the Crimson King. But, you guys have all seen this record cover, I'm sure. Quintessential prog. See this record, you know that it's going to be out there, And then if you open this thing up, this is the original, U.S. on the textured cover, but you open this sucker up and, here's his ear going crazy out there, and then there he is again in there. I mean, I like this album a lot. I like prog a lot. I know for a lot of people prog is an acquired taste, just like Psych, but I really like it a lot. I mean, prog and Psych are, two of my favorite genres outside of early 70s hard rock, but, fantastic. Again, if you're just getting into prog, that's a good one to try out. I only picked one Led Zeppelin record, and I picked Physical Graffiti just because the album art is just very intricate, and it not only intricate, it's very delicate. Getting an original press on that Swan Song, getting an original press of this with all the windows intact, it's harder than you think. This is a really good copy. But yeah, if you open it, behind here is another sleeve that you can take in and out. But it's these in between these windows here are just little thin pieces of paper, and they're just always torn up when you find them. I was lucky enough to get a really good copy of this, but yeah, I mean, I like Physical Graffiti a lot. Double LP too. It's just it's fantastic, and if you ever are able to snag one with fully intact windows, do it, because it's pretty cool. I try not to even mess with it. I don't take it out really, as I know how fragile those things are. Okay, and then I just have a bunch of Molly Hatchet records. I mean, these are almost what made me think of doing this video, just because Molly Hatchet's album art is the coolest. Here's Flirting with Disaster. I mean, look at that guy. What? Yeah. This is my favorite Molly Hatchet record too. Flirting with Disaster. It's Take No Prisoners. A bunch of cool guys on there. And I think this is self-titled, but yeah, this is all chewed up, but I'm not a big Molly Hatchet collector, so the ones I have, I got basically at between 2004 and 2006 at VFW or Amvets and other thrift stores, things like that. So, yeah, awesome album art though. So all Mountains album art is cool. I just like all of it. I mean, I don't even know why, but all of them have some kind of cartoon cool thing going on, and this is my favorite Mountain album as well, is Climbing. But he's got Mississippi Queen on it, so if you like Mountain, you probably have this record. But yeah, I like all of Mountain's album art. It's fun stuff. This is Warhorse Red Sea. So this is original UK Vertigo press, but I like it. I mean, I used to be in the Navy, so anything with a ship on it is going to automatically draw me in. But cool sailing ship, and you got the band members as the front ornamental, and this is pretty cool. Their first album too, Warhorse, which I don't have yet. I will eventually get it, but their first album is really cool too. It's just self-titled. It's just a soldier, looks like a World War I soldier, sitting down. Yeah, it's awesome. I think I like this record I like the music of this record a little bit better than the self-titled, but I will get it. I will get it eventually. I'm just looking for one at a good price. They're tough to get here in America because it's a UK Vertigo, but it's out there. It's gettable. All right, this is Heart Attack by Dust. Here's another example of a self-titled that I still need, that I will get soon. It's on that Kama Sutra label. They have their self-titled. It's like another spooky album cover. It's like a skeleton that looks like it could get up and move at any time. But yeah, Dust is great. I mean, the album art is exactly what you expect from the music. It's awesome. I mean, look at this. Vikings on top of a mountain, like a snow-capped mountain, ready to go to battle. I mean, it's pretty cool. Yeah, and I love this record a lot. This is a great one, and I need their self-titled still, but I will get that very soon. Oh man, there's just so much stuff I need. As you collect, you're just you get one record, then you look into Dust or Warhorse or whoever, and then you find their whole discography and you love it, and then you got to get all those, and then with some records too, it's for some artists, some of their records are like a dime a dozen, no problem, you can get it, and then for one reason or another, scarcity or how good it is, they have another album that's incredibly rare and super hard to find and very expensive, and it's killer. It's a killer hobby. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. I could definitely do a part 2 of this video just because I got a lot of records with cool album covers, and like I said, I tried to stay away from Psych as best I could, but and then all of these records on my wall I think are some of the coolest album covers too. I already did a vinyl deep dive on Velvet Underground and Nico, but Barbed Wire Sandwich, I mean, that thing is, I just love it, and Maggot Brain and Warhorse, or not Warhorse, Winterhawk, geez, it's like a Pegasus guy flying through the mountains, and Pluto there, and then Orangutan is basically one of my favorite early 70s hard rock albums of all time, so that one's awesome too. But yeah, that'll do it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please, if you don't subscribe, at least hit the thumbs up button for me. That helps out a lot. But also, just subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you guys. Catch you in the next one.